2026. It's National Cherish an Antique Day. Is there any antique that you wish you had right now? It's something that maybe you had and you lost, or you had and it broke, or something you never had. Let me think. What would mine? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of little neato antiques that I see when I go to the antique malls, and but they're trinkets. At my age, it's like dust collectors, something I'll have to wash and take care of and try not to break. Maybe antique needles, because they seem to work better. Antique thread, well, antique thread starts to disintegrate. Um, the antique needles, the copper eyes, them seem to be pretty good. Sharp, they stay sharp, and the little eyeball doesn't break because it's reinforced. That is Taylor Swift. And Flash says hi. Um, oh, Milo was going to tell you something. I know Milo likes that cat planter. I had that drawing today, and one of the local people won it, and he lives from the garden where I work at the museum, so I'm going to be dropping that off hopefully today. We'll see how I feel. I feel really worn out. Yesterday was core day, and I did a lot of core, and so it was flashy poo. Um, yeah, so my back is sore. When I have a day, what I try to do is every hour do 25 reps. Taylor, stop it. Um, being a, oh, I try to do 25 reps every hour to work that area. But if I have to work or whatever, my work is physical, so that's okay. If I'm going somewhere or something, it's kind of difficult. But if it's Tuesday, I do arms because I go to puzzle time, and I just take a circle band, and Taylor, you know what you're doing, and just work my arms while I'm doing the puzzle at the library. Anyways, it's been 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes. Got the little chickies coming out. Let me show you. I got 7 chickens for people who want to know. I have 1 rooster and 6 hens. My broody went unbroody. It would be her first year, so she's kind of iffy. That right there is a rock tumbler. I got glass in there right now. I try to take the older ones out and leave 2 newer ones. The broody was in there. But she, like I said, it was her first year, so she hopped off real quick. She was ready to come out after just maybe even a day. And she has not gone back broody, but I bet she'll be broody today. I'm sorry, she'll be broody in a few weeks. She was just practicing. So as you can see, it does look bad, but it's getting better. For those of you who follow me, you know this this is nice compared to what it used to be. I want to hang this. This thing I think is neat. I could put real and or fake flowers. Well, no fake flowers, because if I put real in there, then I'd have to put water in there, and that would make it dirty, and they would be hard to clean. But I could put fake flowers in there and make it look nice, because this is what I do want to get this year, to get it to where I can start putting my stuff in here, my voodoo dolls and my cat toys. Because there's mice in here, I will have to probably put them in cases or store them in plastic bins. I try to maybe put them in bins and put them on display in the bins, and then just have lids on. I don't know. because there's so many mice. They do eat up anything I have in here. They will eat up, like material. You see stuff up here. There's like feathers in some of these. Let me see. Oops. Bells, but they can't eat bells. But Ruffton dolls over there, I'm sure a lot of them are eating up feathers. They might steal them to use for nesting. There's wigs over there. I'm sure that's all messed up. Leather, fabric. These ones hanging up. I'm reading what's on the sign on these. Small animal stuffies. I'm sure they've eaten them. Flowers. They pretty much leave them alone. There's nothing that they really want to eat on there. But yeah, anything that's not in like this, these are just boxes, so I don't have to worry about that. If they chew them up, I don't care. Um, but like yarn, I got that in a plastic bin. Different things, these puzzles, I got them in plastic bins so the mice can't chew it up. Um, yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I got rid of almost all of the boxes I got rid of because I'm not going to be doing any more. Okay, we disconnected for a second, so I don't know how much of that you saw. This I saw on something on the internet. Easy jelly feeder. Another thing out in the open, so hopefully the birds can see it. The best thing to do would be get an orange and put it, have this hanging down, slice of orange on there so it'll track the birds. Now this one over here, I think this is specifically Oriole feeder. Typically hummingbird feeders are red and Oriole feeders are orange. I'm being Mrs. Orange, it does look like. I think it's put on a little bit wrong there because I think these are supposed to go right. Well, no, maybe they're supposed to because the Orioles are pretty big. So that should attract them. And I did put some jelly up there. I don't know. Is it still there? Yep, it's still there. So if they want to grasp on the post and eat. So that's what I got going on right here. And if y'all are wondering what this is, I don't know if I told you. That's either a flicker, which you're hearing. It sounds like the Joker. That's either a flicker or a woodpecker. Well, that tapping one too. Of course, that's a woodpecker. This is where I put my round, rotating, revolving, revolving, or rotating. Is it rotating? Anyways, clothesline. And I learned the hard way that to put this stake in there so I can find it come spring. What happens if you don't put this in there? You will never find it. The first year I messed up, and it took me forever to find the doggone thing. It took me like 2 hours. And so then the next year, stupidly, I did not bring the post out with me. I pulled up the clothesline, and it still took me about half an hour to find it after that. So I've learned, remember to bring the post out with you as soon as you pull that up. Put that post right in, otherwise you'll lose it. Yep. So hear that? Hear that? Yep, that's the woodpecker or flicker. Okay, so anyways, that's how things are, and I hope you have a good day.